During the holiday season, it's easy for kids to get caught up in all the excitement of getting gifts. But now is the perfect time to teach them about giving back. The Windy City nanny, Florence Ann Romano, is here with some fun ways to get them involved. Hello and welcome to the Jam.
Hello, happy Thanksgiving. Great to be here.
To you too. We're glad you're here. So you call it the Thanks for Giving season, especially for children, very timely, especially with all of the recent natural disasters and things that have been going on. How do you influence that into the holidays for your kids?
Well, every time you turn on the TV, something is pulling at your heartstrings. So it's great to be able to reflect on how you're blessed, but how you more importantly can bless other people. So when you look at children, think to yourself, how can I get them to understand how to help, how to be selfless? So there's a great opportunity now where they can look at their toys, look at their old clothes, and maybe even something they really love and say, you know, Mom or Dad, I think I want to give this to another child that's in need.
Now, I do want to be concerned a little bit about, you never want to make your kids sad during the holidays, just because there are some terrible things going out in the world, but it's also a happy time. So how do you kind of balance that out?
Well, depending on the age of the child, you're going to offer more or little information depending on what you want them to know about the current events. But a great way to say is, you know, look at everything we have and how lucky we are. You know, you can make some child smile. Look at what's happening with the hurricanes. That's a great way to talk to a child about something that happens in another family, in another state, but a way that they can get involved, and they can write a handwritten note, send them clothes, send them toys, and it can be something special where they feel like they're helping in some way.
Okay, well, let us jump right into some specifics here, because you have a list for us. One of the first things you're recommending is that we collect old toys.
There are so many toys. Kids get toys all the time and they grow out of them. So it's a great time where kids can go and look and see maybe this toy, this doll, this bear, and be able to send it to another child.
So you mentioned growing out of the toys, but they also grow out of the clothes as well.
Exactly, and it's a great time to be able to give that back to the hurricane victims. And you can also send a care package with all of these items. There are so many ways to do it. You can do it through Goodwill, the Salvation Army, Red Cross, all these different places. But I like to be a little savvy nowadays, and you know, with modern technology, you can go on Facebook. There are so many people that are writing about people they know personally in other states that are suffering. So you can get in contact with them and say, hey, do you know any families I can send a care package to? And that's a great way to be involved too.
Well, we talk about clothes and we talk about toys, but even food can be something that's very important. We have John out at the Greater Chicago Food Depository.
Right, and that's a great place to go to. And then also, if you want to spend more time, you can volunteer too. There are so many different places. Your church will have a list of places you can volunteer, as well as things like Catholic Charities.
And then care packages. Obviously, you mentioned that just a second ago, but with the hurricane, everything that's going on, we can't forget that those people are still going through a lot down there.
And they're not going to have holidays the same way that we're going to have holidays. So if you can bring some light to their life and help them, look what the celebrities are doing. They're, you know, taking planes, trains, and automobiles to get to them. It's amazing. There's a way that you can help too, and it doesn't have to be too expensive.
And I love this idea because this list kind of really covers a lot of people who are in need this season. You're also mentioning the people in hospitals can get a fun box too.
Oh gosh, you think about it, how different their holiday is, just like the hurricane victims. It's great if you can establish some sort of pen pal relationship with maybe patients at Lurie's Children's Hospital. I'm involved there, but even sending a care package there to help them know that they're remembered that day and that there's something to bring lightness to their life in a dark time.
And it'll help for the whole family. It's not just the kids in the hospital, it's their family that has to be with them during a not so bright moment.
So true.
All right, Florence Ann, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. For more ideas and great fun, just go to WindyCityNanny.com for all that info.